Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to another episode of my English classes, and I hope you enjoy this class. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone for reaching out and connecting with me. Thank you Tina and Jerry Wayne for calling me, for texting me and finding out how about the classes and what next I will be teaching. I really appreciate the encouragement. All right, and I hope you tune in, watch these videos, and pass your CXC. Learn something from it and pass your CXC exams. You never know what you're going to see on those tests when you enter that test room. It might be on this board. Okay, so thank you again for joining. For those person who would like to buy my books, you could get them on Amazon.com. You could Google Miss Constance Williams. Don't leave out the Miss, because there are more than one Constance Williams. So put in Miss Constance Williams and I will pop up, and you can get my book on Amazon.com. And if you want to see all the variety of books, you could Google me on Miss Constance Williams, and you will see the various topics and genre that I've written so far. Okay, let's start the class. All right, we're going to be talking about words and their usage. All right, all together versus all together. All together versus all together. All together means wholly, entirely, completely, everything, right? That is what all together means. However, all together, separate words, a combination of two or more words, right? All together, a combination of two or more words. Here's an example that I've written out for you. Here's an example, that I've written out for you. The show at the cinema was altogether disgusting. It was disgusting. It was terrible, all right? So the show at the cinema was altogether disgusting. So in this case, it's all together. So those words are joined together. It is AL and together, joined together. Another example of all together. This is when it is written separately, when the all is different from the together. They're written separately. Jane, Sally, and Mary were all together at the park. Jane, Sally, and Mary were all together at the park. So every one of them, all three of them were at the park together. Okay? All three girls were at the park together. So in this case, all space and then you write together. Alright? All space and then together. So Jane, Sally, and Mary were all together at the park. The first example, all together. The show at the cinema was altogether disgusting. So the entire movie was disgusting. That's what it is saying. The complete movie, the entire movie was terrible. All right? Okay, we're going to move on to number 2. All right versus all right. All right versus all right. The correct form is all right. All right? How are you doing, you might ask someone. I am doing all right. All right? So the correct form is all right. Do not use all right in formal writing. Do not use ALRIGHT in your formal writing. When you're doing your test, you should not use all right unless you're quoting what a person says, all right? So if you're saying, you put in quotation mark, Jane said all right to the boys or something of that effect, right? But you put it in a quotation mark so someone else is saying it, all right? Because that is the way that person speaks. All right, so do not use all right in your formal writing. So anything official, business letter, do not put it in the all right in those type of letters or text. Okay? Now we're going to be talking about number 3, has versus like. Alright? Has versus like. Has is a conjunction, right? As is a conjunction. What is a conjunction, you might ask? Alright? So you know, but is a conjunction. So a conjunction connects two clauses together in a sentence. A conjunction connects two clauses together in a sentence. So here I have taken the time to do an example for you. I talk as I write. I talk as I write. So meanwhile I'm talking, I'm writing. Alright? So to connect my two thoughts or my two ideas, I say I talk as I write. On the other hand, sometimes that Jamaican dialogue just pop in, alright? On the other hand, like is a preposition. Like is a preposition. A preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to connect it grammatically. So preposition is a word placed in front of a noun or a pronoun to connect it grammatically. Alright? So you know what is grammatic. Grammar, the way you speak, alright? The way you write, the way you express yourself. Alright? So Jim talks like an American. In this case, my example, Jim talks like an American. He's not an American, but he talks like one, right? He talks like one, but he is not one. So Jim talks like an American, and in this case the like is a preposition. All right, so we are finished with this class. I hope you have learned something from it. I hope there's something on this board that triggers your mind when you step in that exam room and start doing your papers. All right, I wish you guys luck in your endeavors, and I thank you for joining me on this class, and I hope to see you again in my next class. Have a nice day. All right, bye-bye.